African veteran Bruce Moore has trekked all the way from the United States to Tanzania to hunt with famed Rand safaris.
It's real exciting to be here in Tanzania after a long journey, about 28 hours on the air. 2 years ago, I booked this hunt.
You are welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Oh,
Bruce. I'm Bruce. I've hunted with Bruce before and knew just how passionate he was about big game.
Cheers.
There's just something about dangerous game that speaks to you as a hunter.
In order to experience Africa, you really have to go to the bush. You know, this is my 7th safari, so I'm real excited to be here. Tanzania has been known as one of the prime countries in Africa for dangerous game for many, many years. We've read about it in stories. I grew up hearing stories about Africa and Tanzania. This is a lifelong dream. We're here for 21 days. We're gonna focus on buffalo first. It's primarily a lion hunt, but I also have 3 buffalo on permit. These are not my first buffalo. They're just a special, special animal, and nobody should take them for granted. We'll focus on buffalo. We need some for bait. We need to establish some bait trees, and then we'll take it as it comes.
More than almost any other of the big 5, the Cape buffalo is the one that demands the heaviest caliber and dead-on shot placement.
I had decided on this hunt to bring 2 guns, a .470 double, primarily for buffalo, and then the .416 Rigby for the longer shots and for the lion. While planning for this hunt, I selected not only the rifles but also the ammo to bring. I've been shooting federal ammo for many, many years. So in my .416, it's for 400 grains, and the .470, it's 500 grains. I shoot the Swift A-frame in both of them for buffalo. So it's taken lots of game, several Cape buffalo, and hopefully several more. Want to shoot another one? Or?
Well, if you're happy with it.
I'm happy with it, yeah.
For Moore, P.H. Russell Tarr, and their trackers, 2,500 square miles of wild African bush lie ahead in Moyo-Wasi Game Reserve.
The trackers stopped the truck at about an hour out of camp as they had spotted a large buffalo about 500-600 yards away, literally on the truck path.
Is that him right up there?
As he turned, I could immediately tell he was a big bull. And this time he managed to lose us in some tall grass.
We decided to track that buffalo, and I grabbed my .470. Amani, who's a Tanzanian guide, carried the .416 also.
Bully. No, you can't see anything.
I've read the stories about instant charges, about having buffalo in your lap. I referred to it as the Black Death in the tall grass. If he came, we knew he was going to come hard and fast. The trackers identified that the buffalo, they saw him heading into the thick bush a long ways away from us. He indeed knew we were there and had no interest in sticking around. But it was an exciting time. You know, we are hunting dangerous game. That's why I'm here.
A lone bull is ideal, but Cape buffalo more often run in herds, where sometimes hundreds of eyes can be on the lookout.
These buffalo are constantly hunted by lions, and during the dry season, small groups will often join up into massive herds. If pushed, however, the older bulls in the herd will step out to face any perceived threat.
That's a nice bull right there. We'll just wait here and see what happens. The wind is perfect, and we have good cover, so.
And now the question is, how do you approach them? They have very keen senses, and so they are aware and they're nervous most of the time.
We're just going to go forward, eh? We're going to try and go forward and see if they're moving away from us now.
We got down and crawled as close as we could, and at one time they had recognized that we were there, and so immediately they all turned looking at you.
Yeah, they're moving.
When that happened, a couple of nice bulls moved off to the left side of the herd by themselves.
There's 2 right on the left there. That's the one. The one on the left.
Is the one you want?
The one on the left is the one you want.
That first shot is of most importance. You've got to hit him in the vitals.
He's looking at us.
145 yards.
You see it? As expected, he just indicated he'd been hit and ran off. I've never seen a buffalo go down with the first shot. It just doesn't happen.
Reload, shoot him again. That's it. Wait.
On the back.
Running with his head down. Come with me, come. Get the sticks done. All right, hit him again. All right, double. Right, he's gone down. You can't get a more dangerous situation than following a wounded buffalo to tall grass. Even if the buffalo is down, it can get up and come at you in a blow.
We moved very carefully into the grass. Russell, made sure I was aware that when that buffalo stood up, he's going to stand up to charge. He's not standing up to check us out.
You see him?
Yeah, I'm standing here.
Okay, just wait. Let me just... Okay, wallop him. Hit him in the head. Right, reload. Let's get ready. Okay, come.
Boy, he takes some pounding, didn't he?
Yep, he sure did.
Holy cow.
Very nice. Well done.
All right.
We had an absolutely beautiful
right.
bull with about 40-inch horn spread, a heavy, heavy body.
You know, it is amazing how much they can take. Keep pounding, they just keep going. So I took the first shot with a 416 Rigby with a Federal Premium Swift A-frames and hit him on the shoulder and broke the shoulder.
You could see that Swift A-frame did its job. It literally crippled the animal in the first shot. 4 follow-up shots later on that buffalo, while we was pursuing him, all of them in the vital area, and he was still on his feet. They can take incredible punishment.
Cheers.
Just a beautiful trophy, not only for my collection and memories, but also we now have bait for the lion.